Cate Reck is the Director of Undergraduate Studies for the Department of Chemistry at IU Bloomington and winner of the W. George Pinnell Award for Outstanding Service.
The reason I like teaching so much is that it's exciting to see students come into a classroom, especially something like organic chemistry, which is what I teach. Watch them be surprised by their ability to improve. It's really fun, actually, to walk them through each step, and you build on skills and you build on skills. And by the end, it's really rewarding for students to come back and say, I really was going to hate this class, but I actually really ended up liking it. I like IU because the students are incredibly dynamic. They're very smart, they're very empathetic, they're clever, they know what they want, and they're very focused. I think the students at IU are probably the nicest people I've ever met in my entire life, and I enjoy being around them every day. I feel very successful because I'm able to have pretty deep relationships with a lot of my students. And a lot of that actually comes from the service and being a faculty advisor. I might get close to 20 students in each student group that I advise. And I really cherish those relationships. Those relationships have stayed with me, I'd say, for decades. Over time, I've advised several different student groups. We work with a nonprofit up in Indianapolis called Timmy Global Health. And Timmy's responsible for planning and executing medical brigades. And so I chaperone these trips for about 20 students. We execute medical brigades to locations like Ecuador, Guatemala. We do a water infrastructure brigade to Dominican Republic. And the students experience just the most life-changing and powerful one-week trips, and they actually get out of their comfort zone. Students just change completely. Either they say, oh my goodness, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. I want to be a doctor, and here's why I want to be a doctor, and they come back really passionate. Or they come back with a new sense of global justice, cultural competency. It's lovely to think that I'm actually having an impact on students. I cherish that responsibility.
One of the things that's astounding about Cate is, many people do a lot of really important service on our campus, but Cate does incredible service at multiple levels. I think what's so astounding about Cate is her ability to do all of these things really, really well, and the passion she brings to her work.
I'd like to take this opportunity to thank my department, allowing me to develop my craft and have the most wonderful job on the planet. I'd like to thank Eliza Pavalko for being my constant champion, and of course I'd like to thank my husband,